And when you like what they're picking today, then is going to be shipped out more than likely?
For the most part, most of our stuff we sell ourselves at farmers markets up in Northern Virginia. For the most part, there is the time during like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday we have no farm markets, and the fruit still needs to get picked. So I do have some wholesale customers that will come in and buy the fruit from me. So we don't ship it to like
California.
No. All this fruit is local fruit sold. There's one guy in Maryland that comes down and buys fruit from me. That's about it. I mean, it doesn't go very far. It stays right in this area.
Well, that's good
for the most part.
That's good to know. Because that was, one of the questions I think our readers had, like, well, okay, how come I have to buy strawberries from California when there's a strawberry field, 5 miles away?
Wegmans is interested in working with us, and we talked a little bit a couple years ago about doing business, and there's a big push from the government coming down with food safety, and it's called Good Agricultural Practices. We are working towards that good agricultural practices, so if we have surplus, we can send it to Wegmans, some of the big food chains here local. Wegmans is a great business that wants to buy from local farmers. So that would be a really good fit from us. They're far enough away that the general customer that comes here is coming for the day. They come,
right.
They enjoy picking, they hang out for the day, they like the scenic view, and they're not grocery shoppers that are just going in Wegmans to buy their fruit. They want to come out and experience the farm. Wegmans would be a great, customer once we jump through everything we need to jump through to sell them product.
Now, so as far as, once you get once everybody's done picking, then you're going to load it up, say tonight, take it up to Northern Neck and sell it at the farmer's market.
Correct.
Now, are you talking about something where the general public goes, or is this some farmer's market for wholesalers?
No, it's general public. Arlington, Bethesda, Rockville, McLean, Ballston, Mosaic, all up in Northern Virginia. They're basically really close for the most part to apartment housing. So you get a lot of people coming out of those areas.
Right, so essentially, I mean, like a consumer, say, then could buy your berries one day after picking.
Yeah, a lot. For the most part, that is true. Most of our berries are picked the day before they go to market.
Yeah.
And we, once in a while we have a surplus that we sell here at our store or through our wholesale customers. So once it goes to market, if we don't sell it, it comes back here. And we go through it. We either freeze it, we make our jams. We've made blackberry vinaigrette this year. That's a new product for us.
I noticed that on the shelf.
That has been really good for us because it gives us a chance to use blackberries that, one, are leftover, we haven't sold, or two, that have a lot of sun damage to them, and they'll turn white on the top side that facing the sun. And once that happens, we can't sell it as a #1 quality. It goes for #2. So it's jam, vinaigrette, and whatever else we can come up with. We do some baking.
So it's kind of a way of salvaging some of the lost crop and being able to kind of turn it into another source of revenue.
Yep.
That makes sense.
So it's not easy. We work with Homegrown Virginia down in Farmville, and they make all of our jams and jellies for us. They make the vinaigrette for us because there's some new guidelines that come into play with making that stuff also.
And being able to sell it commercially.
Correct. So they take care of all that stuff down there. I don't have to worry about it. We know it's done right. The recipe's good. They check that with Virginia Tech. So there's a lot. It's not like you can just take fruit and throw it in a jar and sell it as jam. There's a lot of stuff.
It's not like your grandmother's back there canning like crazy.
You even have to get the label okayed and make sure everything is right on the label to sell it. So there's a lot to it. It's not as easy as it used to be. That's for sure.
Yeah. So which essentially adds to the overall cost of the product, doesn't it? Because of all the regulations that you have to abide by.
Yeah. Most people don't understand that. It's not as simple because they've made jam here for years in the past here at the farm. We just can't do it anymore. The benefits of having somebody else make it for us, we end up with a consistent product. We show up with frozen fruit and they take care of the rest. We get it back labeled in a jar. We don't have to touch it again until we sell it.